doesn't seem to be on the mark.
The Doors, Love Her Madly. So later from 4, Sarah with you for your tea time shenanigans, seeing you all off home at the end of your day. Jo with you at 7 tonight. She's got a sofa session from Ellie Dixon tonight. She's 24 from Cambridge and makes music from her bedroom studio. And then you've got the folk show with Mark tonight. On the way on our show, Jo from Birmingham is in charge of Pick Your Own Playlist. This is Radio 2 on the BBC Sounds app, on your smart speaker and on 88 to 91 FM.
BBC News at 9 o'clock. This is Harvey Cook. New figures published this morning show that inflation in March remained above 10% despite predictions it would fall further. The Office for National Statistics says the rate at which prices were rising was 10.1%, down from 10.4% the previous month. Grant Fitzner is the chief economist at the ONS. He says that while fuel costs have fallen, food prices remain high.
They've gone up on an annual basis from 18% to 19.1%, which is the new highest annual rate for over 45 years. We haven't seen them start to even out yet. Of course, if you look at global food prices, wheat, vegetable oils, etc., they've been coming down for some months. That has not flowed through yet to consumers.
The former head of the CBI Business Group, who was sacked last week, says he's been made the fall guy for wider problems at the organisation. Tony Danker said his name had been wrongly linked to allegations of drug-taking and sexual misconduct, which occurred before he joined the CBI. He apologised for his own actions, which had made some colleagues uncomfortable, but said its reputation had been totally destroyed. The president of the CBI, Brian McBride, defended the way Mr Danker was removed.
The board lost its trust and confidence in his ability to lead the organisation and represent the CBI in public. If any employee of any company in the UK feels they've been unfairly dismissed, they can go to an employment tribunal or they can take it to the High Court. I'm very disappointed for him and I'm very disappointed that it ended this way. But my duty, my obligation is to look after the CBI.
The American broadcaster Fox News has agreed to pay more than £600 million to settle a defamation case relating to its coverage of the 2020 presidential election. The voting machine manufacturer Dominion accused the network of spreading false claims its equipment had been rigged against Donald Trump. A study suggests ambitious global targets for halting the decline in biodiversity may already be slipping out of reach. More details from our science correspondent, Helen Briggs.
Last December, almost 200 countries, including the UK, agreed to protect 30% of lands and seas by 2030 and to reduce the extinction risk of threatened species. But scientists at London's Institute of Zoology suggest meeting these targets will be even harder than expected. Through analysing trends in the populations of hundreds of different birds and mammals, the researchers found that past models had largely ignored time lags of up to 40 years before the effects of climate change and habitat loss kick in. This means biodiversity loss may be greater than previously thought.
In the past hour, it's been announced by Zoe that Radio 2 will broadcast next month's Eurovision semi-finals for the first time. Paddy O'Connell will host the show, while Scott Mills and Rylan have been named as the presenters for the grand final. Now, Wednesday's weather, a bright start in Scotland and Northern Ireland. It'll be cloudy elsewhere, but will become sunnier in the east later on. Just a chance of a shower in the southwest. That's the BBC News at 3 minutes past 9.
Thank you very much, Harvey.
BBC Radio 2.
The Zoe Ball Breakfast Show.
Still haven't managed to perfect my note. It wasn't like that, was it? If anyone can do an impression of Mary Beth on Cagney and Lacey speaking to her husband Harv, send us a WhatsApp voice note, would you? 08000 288 291, because I know there is someone out there who can do it perfectly. Time for Pick Your Own Playlist. This morning it has come in from Jo from Birmingham. He has been picking his own. He's lived in Birmingham his whole life. He's recently got a new job, which means he can work from there too. Says he's a bit of an artist and loves making people laugh. Also loves being out in the garden, being quite green-fingered, apparently very good in his garden. We're not sure if his playlist was supposed to be funny, but it has 3 top tunes. Jo from Birmingham. These are from you. For you, even. Can I have another coffee, do you think?